per view.
So,
Why would you view paper?
To read,
sometimes fun. So, not me personally, but I have figured it out through reading.
Former manager.
Oh, I thought you hooed me. I was like, wow, this guy, what a fucking dog.
Who this guy? You're not live? No. Oh, I'm fucking doing up my mic. So it's,
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing, guys. I don't know if you can see that arm working camera.
Don't mind me, I'm screwing the table.
Wait, what?
What? I'm down. Bottom.
What the fuck? You guys had me typing that word in Twitch.
Okay.
I wanted our stream.
This is the best it's going to be. Because some asshole moved
Just
the
looks
table.
like the meanest shaft ever.
Oh, fuck. The meanest
Yeah,
shot.
we good. We Gucci.
Good?
Yeah, we good.
I was trying to pull
I love that you have our levels up there too.
Gucci gang. Wait, what level are we?
We're 6.
level 6.
No, we didn't. We leveled up. You promised.
Well, I should be able to change that on
Oh,
the fly.
fuck.
We're level 6. We're level
Tell
6.
me if this changes. No, you're not level 6, are you?
Yeah,
No.
that's how I cast Fireball.
Ah, I thought you guys were level 7.
Oh,
Yeah.
are we leveling up to level 7?
No.
He said level 7.
Is that level 7? Alright, quick boys.
I've already done it. Too late.
All right.
Okay, have you got so much more health? Oh, right, because of the temp hit points. Because I was the only one that got hit. Twice.
I don't think Matthias has lost any HP this campaign. I say that now, and you're going to target me, but
Actually, yeah, I don't think you've actually targeted Matthias at all.
Can you make a every saving throw?
because Matthias has always been yonder.
Yeah, you didn't get attacked at all during the raid on the town.
Why the fuck would I want to engage in a fight when I can shoot motherfuckers from 120 feet away?
That's fair.
Okay.
But do you hit him?
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't
I can
matter.
shoot him from 120 feet away.
I'm on 17 health.
Only.
Like on a scale of 1 to 39, I'm on 17.
All right, so we'll get into it. So disclaimer, this show is recommended for mature audiences. It contains but not limited to swearing, violence, gore, and sexual references. If the aforementioned content is likely to offend, we advise you to stop listening to this podcast. All accents, locations, and characters are not based on real people and cultures.
Authorized by the Australian government, spoken by Cameron.
There we go.
Something rather.
If you get sad, leave.
If you don't like it,
Leave.
Stay.
Yeah,
Stay till.
stay. Put yourself in pain. Be a man.
Yeah.
Stay for 10 minutes. Give us a view. Then you can conk out. You know what I mean? It's-
Give us a review. Make sure it's bad. Okay.
Give us that half star.
I'm not going to stop playing D&D because you're mad. Fuck you.
That's a fair point.
I will.
Fair point. I'd use my weekly prison phone call to
Yeah.
play D&D with you boys.
Yeah, you can't see it, but he's actually ankle strapped right now.
Hey man, do we have to like roll a save? I got a 12. Yeah, nah, you're fucked.
That was a joke. That was
against Big Brutus. He's dropping the soap.
Big B.
Um,
It'd be just Bruce here, wouldn't it?
So, obviously, all of our background. Oh yeah, sorry, we've been away for a month.
No.
Life.
Shit happens. The background music by Michael Galfi, as per always, and
Thanks,
will be
Michael.
in the bottom of the description on our YouTube video. I don't know how to do it on Twitch, so
Michael Gelfi.
Michael Galfi,
Look it up.
checking him out.
Yeah.
It's great.
That really.
And then
It's
our
actually
theme
really
song, which we're about to play, is from
Kylie Brielle.
Kylie Brielle.
which again, description, you'll have a $5. And again, I don't know how to do it on Twitch, so but check her out.
She's pretty great.
you do get those days where you're just like, I feel like listening to D&D background music and fucking Michael Gelfi is the GOAT.
He is a goat.
So,
Literally,
He's literally a goat.
He's literally a goat.
Kylie Brielle's. She's American, eh?
Believe
so.
so.
Wow. What a world.
Yes. Yes, she is. I was just waiting for someone to say something else, and I'd be like, I thought you were American.
I'm a lesbian. I thought you were
right.
American.
Theme song time.
American.
Run the risk. Roll your dice. Defy the odds. Don't think twice.
clouds over the tides, your destiny begins to rise to carry you far from your homestead. The world is wider than you knew, growing ever greater in your view. Are you prepared to face the challenge ahead? Drawing near, a whispering fear. With the darkness crawling close, can you tell friends apart from foes? Each trial you overcome will make you strong. The choice is yours alone to make, a chance to change the winds of fate. Will you withdraw or will you carry on? The hopeful skies gray before your eyes, shadows surrounding, a black roaring threat to shroud all you love in night. Your allies stand together by your side. Can you save what you hold dear? Will you be the light?
I literally was just sitting
He
there.
came here straight from the clubs, just fucking pinging.
I absolutely did.
Yeah, I went to bed.
What do you want, a medal?
Well, you got more sleep than me?
No cry,
Well,
baby.
it would be nice. It would
No
be
wah
nice to
wah.
have some
Huh?
recognition around.
Need your sleep? I envy
You are gonna crash when you get.
Oh, dude, you know what I gotta do? I gotta fucking landscape. I am a apprentice landscaper in about
Oh,
4 hours, bro.
Okay. I thought you...
No, that's manscaping.
Manscaped.
That's manscaping. I gotta.
Well, up to Adam, then
No,
it's
no,
definitely
that's
landscape.
That's a whole ass
That mo-
contract right there.
That motherfucker.
That's a fucking
That's
garden.
That's
deforestation.
OSHA coming in to check it out. Love you, Adam. Okay, so last episode, not a whole lot happened due to the fact of it being like an hour and a half of combat.
Yeah.
So
What do you mean? That was fireballs.
there's not a lot that happened. So I'll just do a quick recap, and then we'll do our character introductions.
I nearly died.
Can't relate.
So, last episode we saw the party head off further inland, led by Stir, to the outskirts of the enemy dig site. He last saw a gathering party head for a well-known watering hole to replenish supplies, and the party decided to ambush the patrol. The party, along with Kalpan, successfully ambushed the guards leading the group, rescuing around 30 prisoners, which also included Zyle's mother, Athena.
Oh, yeah.
During the fight, one of their opponents appeared to ask someone for help, Twilight, which the party heard mention of before while raiding the ship off the coast of Black Sand. As the dust settled, the heat of the mid-afternoon sun, sun beat down upon the party as we see Athena approach Zyle. And this is where we begin today's episode. In character introductions. So the time is currently 1300 on the 9th of Pyre.
Did we beat the transfer?
Oh, it's still the 9th of
The transform. Yeah, we fucked.
Yeah,
Okay.
Combat's finished.
What date is it?
The 9th.
Ninth of fire.
Pyre.
1300.
What hundred?
13.
13.
Nah, 10:20.
How
Oh,
the
time.
fuck is that late afternoon?
Mid-afternoon.
How the fuck is that mid afternoon?
That's why I said it's not really mid-afternoon, is it?
Midday.
It's midday.
It's
Is
literally-
that not the afternoon? Is midday not the afternoon?
Yeah, but it's not mid afternoon.
No,
My
but so-
argument is
So
not
it's
mid-af-
midday and it's afternoon. So mid-afternoon.
Yeah.
Wrong.
Back.
No.
Back.
No, he's
it's the hottest point of the day.
he's combining two. He's not saying the middle of the afternoon. He's saying it's like midday. It's
Okay,
like
so
afternoon.
It's 1300, not middle of the afternoon.
And it's about 35 degrees.
35
About 35 degrees.
Jesus, fuck me.
What's the humidity like?
Yeah,
I
see,
don't have that.
it's,
But the wind-
it's not the heat that gets you, it's the
No,
humidity.
where we're based, it's like South Australia. It's on the map geographically compared to modern, like Australia. It's like South Australia, right?
Whoa, dude! If we're in South
Yeah.
Australia at 35 fucking degrees, I'd hate to be in Queensland.
It's
Yeah,
dry.
shit.
It is-
Queensland's on
yeah,
fire.
It's not very humid. It's a dry, deserty heat.
There is fuck all wind, and the small gusts that come through are going northeasterlies.
Is it king tide yet?
Going north.
Just like,
Is there water near us? I'm
is there-
confused.
no.
Oh no, there is like a little
Yeah, you got a little-
body of
Yeah,
water.
There's a
I
body
don't,
of water,
I don't
but it
think
doesn't
tides
affect-
are going to come into
No.
effect on a bucket of
Start
water.
drowning.
So the tsunami's coming in about like,
The tide
It's an
rolls
underground
in.
ocean.
Anyway, so as you're standing there, the bodies of the guards that you've just killed are strewn about the place.
Strewn.
Summer scorched.
And as Athena begins to approach the party, we'll describe what our party's wearing and who we are. And
God, what was
whatever
I
else you wanna
wearing?
do.
What are you wearing?
What are you wearing?
Yeah. Well,
Cast Mage Hand.
hello. My name is Alex. I identify as a white Caucasian male with black and slightly reddish tint hair.
I didn't think you were going to say
I am slowly growing a beard in game. It is slightly showing as well. I have blue eyes.
Cute.
I also forgot to add that I'm slightly tanned as well, so I don't know if I should be Caucasian or not. But don't worry about that.
Very like stereotypical Greek.
Yeah. You know what? I feel like Ender is Greek secretly. So
Canon.
That is canon. So we're going to go with that. As to what he's wearing, fuck me, it's been a month. So let's just say
Harry
he's wearing the essentials, underwear, pants, shirt, at least like a bit of a tucked out shirt and like, letting the breeze go through and everything. Still sporting the shield, a nice scimitar. He's got his like basic utensils, cooking utensils, which we just found out I have been secretly cheating in the game, which I will be disadvantaged for this session, which I'll accept. Why? Oh, something with the healing, with my chef fate and all that kind of stuff.
No, that's okay.
Okay,
I'll allow
so
it. I'll allow
we're
it.
going to allow it. We're going to allow it simply because I saved the party with it. Anyway, apart from that, I know he is also wearing shoes. I forgot to add that. He's wearing shoes as well.
Oh, shoes. Yeah, smart.
Yeah, smart.
Oh, dude, yeah.
No socks though, just shoes, just plain
Fucking
going through.
raw dogged.
Apart from that, Ender is feeling quite stressed and hot after that fireball. Pure sweat coming off me, and I'm just keen to see what's happened. I feel like we've just entered into a camp full of like refugees.
Prisoners, bro.
I felt like there was some people from Traders Cove. I don't even know most of these other people.
Forced not
I'm
to
pretty
know.
sure I saw Zyle's mother, which is kind of odd because I thought she died quite early into the game.
Nah, that was my dad.
Oh,
That was also my dad.
And it was also his dad.
Can't
isn't it funny? Only the women survive. But anyway, that's pretty much me. I will move over to Zyle / Jack.
Yeah, maybe I'm being sexist. I think
Yeah.
in game.
Totally unrelated to the ankle on.
Yeah, I think your numbers are fine in real life. Hello, I'm Jack. I play the one and only Zyle, the 6 foot something or other. Jesus Christ, how tall am I? Sorry, the Zyle Starman, Agrotis. There you go. He is a 6'9", 240-pound hardy Leonin. Yeah, he usually has he has a golden yellow mane that used to look like it should be in a Pantene ad, but he's going a bit through the wars. Sand's in it, it's getting shaggy, it's dusty, it's tied up. But, he's got dirt on his face, dirt on his nose, his eyebrows are more furrowed, he's looking a bit more battle-hardened. And he's just seen his mother, and he's at the point where shocks come into effect, and it's just a nothing. Like he feels like it's just nothing for a couple seconds, and he cannot wait to pick her up, tell her he loves her, and just glad she's okay. As of right now, he's just wearing the same old getup, wearing that fur skirt. He's wearing the webbing. He's got his shit on, bro. He's chilling with 2 swords like a motherfucker. Can you dual wield longswords?
Yeah. Only if
If you have the dual wielding feat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's got to be a light weapon.
If you don't, you can't do it.
I think it was like dual wielded, but you also have the Great Weapon Master fate as well.
No,
Great
you just have
weapon,
to have the
different.
dual wielding feat because it allows you to. Because usually you can only dual wield light weapons,
Right.
so like scimitars,
Hand axes.
daggers.
Yeah, okay.
So I think you can dual wield the long swords, but you don't get the bonuses for the second.
I think you get disadvantage because they're not light.
Maybe even disadvantage. Yeah.
So if I pick up a short sword and a long sword, I could rock that because short
because
sword's
the long
simple.
They
sword
both
still-
have to have the light property.
Oh, okay, yeah, fair enough. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that in my introduction. But
No,
yes,
that's all right.
yes.
But if you want to dual wield, just the next time you level up and you can take a feat,
Level
just
8.
take the dual wield.
check the dual wielding, okay, and I can like attack twice on that turn. Like I already can,
You
but
can
regardless.
use your,
Bonus
use your
action,
bonus
yeah.
action as an attack.
Damn, so you can attack twice and then a bonus action, you're offhand.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Damn, that
And
is.
if you have the dual wielding feat, then you can add your bonuses to the offhand.
Oh well, yeah, that's the problem. I'd have to ditch my shield, and that's where that comes into effect.
Yeah.
Man, choices, bro, choices. Anyway, that is Zyle. Handing it over to Oscar.
Hey, I'm Mitchum and I play the human bard, Oscar Weaving, who has not so luscious, pale cherry red hair that has fallen disheveledly to his shoulders.
Disheveled.
It was tied back, it's not anymore. He has physically seen and felt the wars of the recent conflict. He's looking pretty rough. His once pristine elvish, what was it, like a tunic? No, not a tunic. It was like a flannel shirt that you described.
Yeah.
That's covered in his own blood. It's torn in places. I think he was stabbed. Did you say?
I believe he was.
Yeah, he's looking rough. He's also panting a little because both in pain and shock that the spell that he thought he was going to cast, being the lightning to replicate what Bell did in a previous meeting, turned out to be a raging ball of fire. He is also wearing shoes. Yeah, he's looking frazzled, I think is probably the best word to describe Oscar right now. But relieved that the immediate threat is seemingly dealt with.
Hi, I'm Daniel. I play Matthias Terulius Septimus Yasir Aljabar. Yeah, sir.
Is that your last name? Yes.
The feral tiefling, winged feral tiefling.
Winged.
You switched it up again.
Matthias is over the moon. He's ecstatic. He is stellar. He is feeling tip top and fucking cheery because he got to use the big old blasty boy cannon. So I can just picture Matthias just lying down in the fucking sand sniping motherfuckers, and when it's all over, all the other teams like, yep, forward. Over. Matthias is just,
Siadarin sniper.
ooh, hang on, that might stick. That might stick.
Oh, that actually doesn't. That flows
That
well.
definitely could stick.
But because he's, I don't want to say mentally challenged,
No, he
definitely is.
socially
Definitely
challenged, yeah,
is.
for sure. Matthias is always, his mind is always wandering. So there's this one thought he's just been in the back of his mind. You don't wear shoes at the beach, but we're wearing shoes in the desert. Same sand,
Same sand.
same sand, different location. Why? So that's going to be his question of the day.
It's like Blues Clues episode, but Matthias is fucking shower.
So surprisingly, Matthias is still frazzled hair. Nothing much has changed except for the fact the boy is sweaty. Yeah, he doesn't have any fancy hair. It's just I can't remember what color I made it. Frazzled, longish
I
hair.
believe it was Hazel.
Hazel.
Like
No, I think that was his eyes.
Yeah.
Got cute.
Well,
Good-
judging by the picture,
Yeah, I was
it's
like, judging by
brownish.
Yeah, that's what Matthias looks like, but with a cannon. And ADHD or autism. We're not quite sure.
A little bit of both. Touched by the tism.
Touched by the tism. What is the Siadarin equivalent of Adderall? So we can pick some up for him. That would go hard.
I'm sure we could find a flower.
Yeah. And that is Matthias.
Poppy?
Well, I learned the other day that the bark from the acacia tree, I don't know if this is allowed to be said, but apparently the bark on the acacia tree can be smoked and give you like DMT type effects. I think the acacia tree is native to Australia.
I'll let you know.
Or at least
2
it
weeks.
grows. I know that it grows here. Like, there are acacia trees. I'm not too sure if it's native or not.
Dude, I always skip it in Minecraft. I could get high as balls. That's crazy.
You know that there's a particular tree that grows. I learned about it in New Caledonia in the Lifu Islands, but I imagine it grows here in North Queensland too. Well, here in Queensland, but north. That the bark on it irritates in between the scales of snakes, so they avoid it. It's kind of like a toxin to them.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the stick that they walk around with when they go bushwalk.
Yeah.
So that if they encounter a snake, the snake leaves them the fuck alone because it gets irritated by the bark.
That's actually fucking sick.
Whoa.
All right.
What the
So,
fuck is happening?
Fun fact.
Fun fact, yeah.
yeah, we'll get into we'll get into this session. So, the sun's beating down. You guys are all a little bit battle weary. It's definitely been a long and exhausting day. Who was on death saving throws last combat?
Fucking.
What are they?
Any
I
of
thought
us?
somebody went down.
No, I came close.
you came
I came very close, and I was healed a couple times.
I think we took a prisoner, but then that prisoner turned out to be a really, really bad mistake to take prisoner, and then we killed the thing.
We took a prisoner?
we didn't take no prisoners.
No, we
Hey,
tried
that's
to.
pretty
We
rare. We
tried
don't- we
to.
don't
And
take-
You
then,
might have tried to. We didn't take no prisoners.
like, we were successful, but he just gave us the Uno reverse card, and we
Dude.
was like, what the fuck?
Yellow tape around his body. It's a fucking homicide. I was in that shit like it was nothing.
Look, I'll admit, I just lied then. We came to take prisoners. Everyone that was being guarded.
Pretty much.
That's true.
Yeah, I wouldn't say you're saved. More like under
Management.
Okay, so as you sort of gather yourselves and you come back together, you can see Kalpan start to move in between the different sort of groups of people.
Fuck that guy. We're sitting here fighting him.
Yeah, they-
It's like, are they coming back?
You can see your mother start to walk. It's not an insult. Athena is starting to walk up out of the sort of the water. And then within the water itself are multiple groups of people sort of huddling together. Men, women, there are some children, maybe between the ages of like 10 to 15. But you don't see anyone younger than about 10.
Where was the insult? Oh, because you said your mum. Right, okay. I'm sitting in, I'm like, I'm waiting.
Your mother, yeah.
She walks out of the water and I'm like, oh, roasted. Fuck. Yeah, my
I'm
bad.
sitting there going, damn, she's getting flamed.
Dude, my mum can walk. Fuck. Oh
Fucking
my
turn it down.
Your mum can walk. Wow, cheeky brain. Okay, so as she, well, first of all, is there anything you guys want to do before we do this little bit
Yes.
of role play?
Fucking take a knee.
Matthias runs, gets up to a jog.
Yep.
Just leaps into the water.
Absolutely fair. Yeah.
I'm gonna go up to Oscar, put a hand on his shoulder, say, well done, mate, and use lay on hands. I don't know how much I have in my pool, but
Yeah.
oh,
Without
fuck me,
consent,
bro. Where do I
touches
find that shit?
Oscar.
Bro?
Features.
Is that way?
Yep. Go back one.
This one.
Yeah. Scroll down.
Cool. Thanks, man. Let's give you 10.
I'll take it. Thank you.
I'm trying to like headcanon that I don't know how much. Can I just fucking press this button? Damn.
D&D Beyond.
I'm going to roll
Fat
perception check because I want to see, do they actually have like any chains or things attached to them that's like that we shouldn't tamper with?
Roll a perception check.
It's probably a good call.
23.
Damn.
I know.
So none of them are bound. There are a few of them that have what appears to be like a collar on. But that's only on a few of them. I'd probably say like maybe 4.
Can I approach one and do maybe an Arcana check just to see if it's magical in nature?
Yep.
Okay, I think I'm pretty sure. Why am I getting ads?
God, we sound so fucking smart, bro.
Oh, another same number. 22.
22. You can definitely tell that these are magical in nature.
Is it like really, really bad? Do I like know, like just from the feel, what will happen if I try to tamper with it?
The
I can do that.
Oh yeah, you can.
yeah, I don't think you'd be able to tell what would happen if you tampered with it, but you can definitely tell that these As you sort of almost put your hands near the collar, you can feel your magical energy and your connection to the arcane start to ebb as it sort of like almost absorbs it.
The collar or his magic?
Collar.
Yeah.
I see what's happening. Okay.
It's a magic.
I mean,
debuff.
it is attached to a person.
So that
Yeah.
person could be magical in nature as
Yeah.
well. So that's probably why they've done it. And there's no way to cut it or like take it off. Like, is there like a key or anything?
The material looks like it's made out of iron.
Oof. did-
So you could possibly cut it off.
I'll have to get Zyle to
if,
open it up.
If you could swing your sword fast enough and not at the neck.
Yeah, right, I got this. Just hold still.
It's like, I
Or if
cast
you had
Fireball.
Some tin snips.
It's almost like if you had a tinkerer in the party.
You don't know if you could actually, you don't know if you could remove it, but the material looks like it's iron.
Okay, cool. I'll leave that be for now, and I'll just look for people that I believe might be from Trader's Cove.
Okay.
Then I can give me a minute.
He's like looking up the.
Like I can do something about it, but I don't know because I'm still on the ground catching my breath.
So that's it for you guys.
Yep.
I'm swimming.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. I'm just
Is it fresh water?
It is fresh water. It comes from a natural underground spring.
I'm drinking it.
I'm sucking it.
It's definitely not purified or like clean, and due to the people being trudging through it just recently, it's dredged up a lot of dirt. It's still drinkable, just doesn't taste very good.
Can I go to a part where it hasn't been stirred up, like near where the spring is springing?
Yeah.
I'm gonna swim.
ringing.
Just minding my own fucking business. They can do their thing. I'm just gonna go over there and just start, chilling out, cooling off.
And yeah, so your mother starts moving out of the shut up.
Your mother.
Your mum, yeah?
Yeah.
Athena starts to move up to you and roll a perception check.
Oh,
Actually, a dude dressed as another dude.
I'm dude. This guy's a dude playing some
oh, that's peak, bro. Two.
two.
That's peak. It was 18. It was like, fuck yeah.
With a 2, you can.
C.
You're so sort of just absorbed in the fact that it is Athena
Yeah.
that you don't really notice much else. You almost go very tunnel visioned. But you can definitely see that she's got a very warm smile and there's sort of tears starting to well up in her eyes as she moves towards you to give you an embrace.
I pick her up, hug her tightly, and just, I don't know. We're both in the nape of our necks, and I just say, "I've missed you. I love you. How are you? Are you okay?"
Her breath is very shaky as she sort of holds you and she says, "Zyle, I can't believe it's you. Like, how did you get here?"
Man, it is a long story. All in due time, mother. Are you okay? I start looking for like cuts, bruises, anything on there.
Yep, roll a perception check with advantage this time.
So you're up close. Let's go.
While he's doing that, I would like to search the soldiers, and I'm gonna start taking off usable equipment.
Yep.
If we need to break into the place with.
You can definitely, a lot of the armor is completely ruined, but if you wanted to take the scrap metal from the armor to use either for
I'll start putting
other
it in
things
piles.
or you can find probably some usable clothes underneath in parts where it's not saturated in blood, which I mean you can clean. You can probably find maybe I'd probably say 8 or 9 sil all up,
Okay, yeah. I'll pocket it.
which is kind of a mix between fucking copper and sil.
So 8 or 9.
We'll say 8. We'll say 8 silver all up, but it's spread out between silver marbles as well as copper.
Yeah.
How many enemies did I say there was?
It's 5, I
There
think.
was
Yeah,
5.
yeah, 5.
Yeah.
So I'll say you find 5 long swords that you can also scavenge as well.
Yeah.
I get another 4.
yeah. Starts looking at Zorro.
I'd find addition to my collection.
So yeah, as your as Athena is sort of sitting with you, she sort of collapses. What did you roll again?
17.
17. With a 17, you can definitely see she's missing a couple of her fingers. She has a lot of her hair is matted with sort of dried blood. Holding her back, you can feel the I guess the crevices of whip marks.
Fuck.
She's definitely not been treated very well.
Dude, it's the Anakin origin story, man. It's the Anakin origin story.
She definitely doesn't look like she's dying.
Yeah, that's good.
And the
That's good.
wounds, there are some whip marks that feel maybe pretty fresh. Her fingers look like they have relatively healed.
How barbaric is the cut? Is it clean, or is it like, someone's just got a pair of scissors and just went at it?
Yeah. On
The
the
fingers, yeah.
Yeah, so the two fingers that are missing, the cuts look very clean.
Well, that's okay. In hindsight, it's trash, but it's a lot better than just a mutilated end of a finger. Okay.
She sort of collapses to her knees after a while that you guys are together. And she sort of starts talking to you and just making sure you're okay. Whether or not you want to fill her up on sort of the story of what you've been up to till now, we'll come back to that.
Before we do move on, so I remember, I want to use like 5 lay on hands just on her, just to take the pain away, and if she has diseases, that will also get rid of that as well.
So you can definitely notice as you sort of do the lay on hands, you can feel some of those wounds on her back sort of start to close properly and
Good.
and whatnot.
Do we know any of these bodies? Like, were they in the initial raid?
Roll a perception check with disadvantage.
That's going to
They're
be
pretty
rough.
mangled. Some are cooked.
Literally.
Yeah, we actually brutally murdered.
18. There you go.
18
Yeah.
with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
Oh, well, shit.
11.
Within 11, other than the fact that you can definitely tell that these are part of the same, uniformed type people, there's nothing really to be able to distinguish between them.
You said the whip wounds were fresh.
Yeah.
Is there a whip with one of the bodies?
No.
Okay.
No, there isn't.
I'm after setting out what's usable and what's not usable, I'm just going to call out to the guys. Well, doesn't look like we can sneak in disguised, because anything that could be used to conceal our identities is fucked. How are the prisoners?
They look better than what I thought they would be. A few of them do have those weird looking collars that do seem to be suppressing some sort of magic on them. Apart from that, I'm just freeing most of them, so they should be pretty much set to go so we can get out of here quickly.
Collars. I'm going to have a look, because collars is, for Oscar, used for a different purpose. So Oscar's
Brother's
gonna,
a virgin.
I know.
Walking the lizard folk.
Yeah. Like dogs. I'm sure dogs exist, right?
They're not native to Australia.
We got dingoes.
Dingoes.
Hey,
Dingoes aren't native. They were introduced.
That is true.
They were
I totally
introduced
forgot about
They
that.
were
Yeah.
introduced a long time ago.
Whoa.
They were introduced.
well, if you go by that logic, everything's introduced a long time ago. Okay,
'cause they
it all
walked
came out
over.
of the fucking water. All right.
yeah, but they were brought over by Southeast Asians /
Yeah, and kangaroo's a T-Rex
I mean,
deer
he
that
could have
evolved
walked his
to-
T-Rex deer.
Kangaroo's a T-Rex deer that evolved.
He could
the
have
way they
walked
did
his
to avoid
crocodile one
wildfire.
time.
What's that?
He could have walked his crocodile one time. Just
That can't be true.
What about the Tassie Devil?
That's
You
insane.
could definitely have a Siadarin devil or a Siadarin tiger.
Oh,
Well, if
man.
there's Siadarin
Not-
devils and tigers, what about Siadarin Bilby?
Bilby? Yeah, Bilby.
Yeah. You put a leash on a Bilby, all right?
are anteaters
Put a
native?
leash on me.
anyway.
Anteaters.
Anyway.
I don't think the
anyway,
common
anyway.
anteater is native. I know we have anteaters, but I don't think they're native. Oh, I
Echidna.
couldn't tell you. Oh, yes,
Echidna
sorry.
is our anteater.
Ours
Yeah.
is the echidna. Yes, sorry.
A lot of small animals would be anteaters, technically.
It
I
will
think Bilby's eat ants too. Anyway, point is, back to collars.
fucking
Yeah.
tangent, bro.
Back to
Right.
kink shaming.
Yeah, back to so Oscar's gonna have a look at the mention of they might be doing magic things. same sort of deal. Is the collar like magical in property or?
Roll an arcane check.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, I only got a +2. 9.
Again, you can sort of feel as your hands touch a collar or get near it, you can definitely feel your connection to the arcane start to sort of slip away. It's hard to tell whether or not the collar is magical in itself, or if it just affects magic.
Okay.
The iron collar looks whole. It doesn't. You can't see a weld line. You can't see a lock or a hinge or anything of any kind.
I'm going to cast, for its once per long rest, the Identify spell.
Okay. Can you explain what I have to give you for that?
So I choose one object that you must touch throughout the casting of this spell. If it is a magic item or some other magic imbued object, I learn its properties and how to use them, whether it requires attunement to use and how many charges it has, if any. I learn whether any spells are affecting the item and what they are. If the item was created by a spell, I learn what spell created it. If I instead touch a creature throughout the casting, I learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. So I'm going to touch the collar.
Okay. So the collar itself has 2 spells, I believe, cast on it. The first one would be Dispel Magic. And the second one would be Arcane Lock.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on the collar.
Okay.
On Dispel Magic.
Cancel each other out. Create a fucking...
Creates magic.
Now, it has 2
Nuclear
spells attached to it. I don't think I can do both at the same time.
Why not just undo it?
Okay,
the
so
arcane
choose one creature, object, or magic. Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. So I can only choose one of those 2 magical effects. I'm going to dispel the arcane lock.
Yeah, good call. So we can keep it and put it on other people.
Correct.
So with the Arcane Lock, as soon as you dispel it, you can see on both sides of the ring, on the collar itself, a sort of an S-shaped pattern appears as it breaks in half. The Dispel Magic is no longer in use while it's unlocked, so you can safely carry it without any repercussions. However, you will have to try and cast Arcane Lock again in order to mend it.
Oh, so it
and-
doesn't.
No.
Oh, okay.
Can we make it so it does that?
What do you
Like like a physical lock? Like if I put a padlock on it, will the Dispel Magic field come into effect?
You can certainly try.
All right.
I feel like that's tonight's tinker.
I am not sleeping.
So yeah, there's still probably like 4 more people that have it. When the arcane lock dissipates on this person that you're on talking to, it's actually what's a fun creature we could do? I'll say it's a dwarf.
You said fun.
Yeah. Well, I was going to do like a centaur, but like
What are you, an elf?
you
Dwarf's
probably,
are fun as.
probably would have noticed a centaur. There are definitely a couple of centaurs within the prisoners, but yeah, this one is just a dwarf.
I want to say when I cast the Dispel Magic spell, my stance falters a little. I'm starting to feel the effects of magical fatigue. But yeah, I'm absolutely excited that it worked. So the way I envision Oscar using Dispel Magic is once he's identified what the 2 spells are, he starts to feel the weave, as Gale of Waterdeep so lovely puts it, and starts to navigate it and disrupt it in the way that Oscar knows best. Because Oscar and disrupting magic is hand in hand.
Put the weave in weaving.
Yeah, put the weeding and weaving. So yeah, I want to disrupt it to the point where that particular spell breaks.
Okay.
And that's how the Dispel Magic works.
Cool.
Dope. I have Arcane Lock.
Is it
Fantastic!
doesn't even need a lock. Just creates a padlock anyway, still uses arcane lock. So is there anything else anyone would like to do? before we continue on?
Can I?
The sniper of Siadarin. What do you want?
No, I was just like, I want to go over to all the stuff. I'm just realizing I don't have my backpack. I've just got a backpack. Anything that could be useful. It's just weapons and shit like that.
I piled all the scrap metal.
Can I take scrap straps, bits of leather and holdings? And
Yeah, you'd be
I
able to
lost
find-
all of my rags, so
Yeah, you'd be able to definitely from the dispatch soldiers, you'd be able to definitely find enough
just
rags,
materials,
leather,
rags, leather, small stuff.
Yep.
Is there any like keys or anything?
No,
Okay.
no.
Yeah, water skins.
I thought you said force.
No, I did.
I was like, brother, got me.
Start wearing them like scalps.
Oh Jesus, no.
Instead of a
Foreskin
bottle cap,
with
you just
armor.
peel it back.
Yes.
Yuck.
It just turns leather.
Well, technically, it becomes a foreskin once a dead body becomes an object. Therefore, you could imbue an object with magical properties using
Don't.
your
Don't. Please don't.
imbue a foreskin with magical
Foreskin.
properties.
I'll have to
But
do
what would you imbue it with?
Eldritch cannon.
I'll imbue it with Long Strider.
Jesus Christ.
It just gets up and runs.
Yeah, that's all I really want to do. Yeah, that's about me. I'm good.
So after a while that you and your mother have been catching up, she sort of tells you that she has some information that she can possibly help you guys after your story of telling, obviously you want to try and save people from
Yeah.
Trader's Cove. So she calls you all over.
Oh, okay,
She
cool.
thinks that
Everyone
she
gets it
has
then.
some
Huddle in, boys.
Information.
I give Auntie a
Halftime
hug.
oranges.
Halftime oranges. I give Auntie a hug. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So she sort of says, what are your plans from here?
Oh shit.
To track down the rest of people of Trader's Cove they got taken. Do you have any information on where they took them, their condition, what they're using them for? Did they say what they were going to use you for?
Okay, so
It's a bit of a loaded question.
a loaded question. So first of all, she asks what your plan is to do with all of the prisoners.
Oh yeah.
As of like these prisoners
Yeah.
right
Guys,
now.
can we have a quick huddle? I have an idea.
Okay, hold that thought.
We just
So okay. So I have total plans for like unionizing the Plains people, but like we got to get our people and the Plains people together, right? So why don't we use our connection? That lady Catwoman, the leader of the Plains people, would she be keen to take some more people on?
Where's
Yeah.
Kalpan?
Kalpan is still checking over some of the prisoners. You can see him embracing some of them.
He can be in the huddle if he wants to.
I call him over.
But like, so yeah, I understand that they're struggling for food and shit like that. But having more, I guess, it kind of sounds counterintuitive. Like having more people can help you get more food, but it's more so like more bodies for the fight. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they can make it to the dwarf town of Grenford, where we sent our families.
Grenford's not dwarf.
Grenford? I don't think they can make it to Grenford from here.
No, they got to go through the Great Forest.
Exactly. And we're barely welcome in the Great Forest.
You could circumnavigate the Great Forest to get to Grenford, but the closest place to you right now is Dragontooth Ridge Forge Home.
How many
It's the
days travel?
English. From where you are now, probably about 20-ish days.
Yes.
Fuck me.
So the Plains people aren't just Tabaxi and Leonin.
No, there's
They're just
many,
everyone.
many different races.
So-
They're humans.
Yeah, there are definitely humans.
In this cluster of people, just a mix of races.
There's centaurs, minotaurs, satyrs, humans,
So
tieflings.
Their best chance of survival is to be with the Plains people until they get close enough and rested enough to find the nearest town. Look, they might not make it back to Trader's Cove, but eventually they can make it back to Trader's Cove once the fucking shit blows up.
Assuming they're from Trader's Cove.
Yeah, I was
Are
looking
these
around.
guys from
yeah,
Trader's
Yeah, I
Cove?
was
that
going
was the
around
question. Are they all from Trader's Cove?
No,
There'll be
no,
those
the
from
only-
Black Sand. There'll be those from
All right.
The only person from
Trader's Cove.
Trader's Cove is Athena.
Is your
Oh
mum?
shit! So are the others from
Your mum's from
other
Trader's
villages, other towns, or are they the Plains people?
You would have to go and have an ask. Some the majority of them, I'd probably say, have the attire of the Plains people. You can see some that are wearing very dirty, ruined clothes from the Siadarin kingdom territory, as well as some clothes that you might have seen from some sailors from the Diadus territory as well. But yeah, most of them are definitely Plains people.
So yeah, I'm thinking we just get him to go back with Calpan because he doesn't really want to do the fight anymore.
I
Give him back
actually
to
want to
Plains
touch
people.
on that. I look at Calpan. Would you be willing to escort everyone here back to your tribe and then convince your mother to send more soldiers so that we can get more people out?
It's kind of like a trade. We're giving them more people to build their people. So you're giving us people back
It's to
help.
show we've freed them. We've freed this group, but if we're going to free more groups, there's going to be more fighting. And while there was 5 of us and 5 of them, the closer we get to this mining operation or whatever it is, this dig site, the more enemies there will be. The more allies we have, the better.
As this was happening, because I was mentioning I was going to see who else was from Traders Cove, could I ask, was there any other people that were from different clans a part of that prison group?
Different clans of Plains people.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, Plains people. Because his idea sounds great, but if you introduce another clan to that clan...
Honestly, Matthias is probably going to be like, I don't give a fuck. This is your clan now.
Yeah, you know. But like, I just want to play it
clan's
safe
called
and then
Union.
hopefully try to influence,
Unionized.
like, you know, maybe we can talk to... Yeah, but like, was there any other tribes people?
Yeah, no, there are many different tribes.
Okay.
Probably out of the 30 prisoners, there's probably about 20 of them that are from the Plains.
And 10 of them from
and-
like coastal or something like that.
Yeah, and then out of the 20, there's probably about 5 or 6 clans there.
Damn, that's a lot of clans. Okay.
At the mention of that, if that's a conversation that's
Yeah, like,
definitely having,
I feel like
from
that's a
here on
mid-conversation,
from
like,
Yeah.
as we're doing it's like, well...
I want to ask firstly, how many of you are fighters?
You'd probably get 4 hands up.
And of those who raise their hands, are you in a condition to fight? I imagine they all drop.
I'll say 2 keep their hands up.
Okay.
Cowards.
No. Shut up. I can't.
Dude's sitting there with like missing arms, like
I go, look, if we're going to do this, we can't do it on our own. That much I definitely know now. Are you, those from different tribes, if you could return to your tribes, if you know where their general vicinity would be, I don't know how long you've been prisoners, but if you know where you could find them and you do find them, let them know that there are people like us trying to free those who have been captured and that we need help if we want to get more out.
okay.
yeah.
A few people from the different clans agree to the terms, and they agree to at the very least, they can't promise you aid, but they at the very least can spread word to their clans.
Yeah. There's a bigger fight than your stupid fucking civil war with your tribes. You Plains people are stronger than you think. Okay? If you just work together, honestly, like dead set, if you just fucking work together.
Ask for better working conditions.
Yeah. Like all I'm saying is there's more to just fighting each other. You guys are seeing the small picture. Okay, I used to just see the fucking beach. Now, that was my entire life. The beach and a fucking hot forge. Now I've explored through a fucking forest, and now I'm coming across you guys fighting each other for bare scraps. Dude, it's gonna be hard to fucking convince your chiefs, but you need to spread the word that there's 4 fucking ragtag cool cats trying to help.
Calpans.
Yeah. Stop.
help in the end.
Essentially, what I'm trying to say is you need to look more than just your civil war. If you can get a couple of chiefs together to at least call a truce until you can get all of your people back. We're not just working on Traders Cove. We're working on all of the Plains people and all of the prisoners we find. Please spread that word. If you can't give us soldiers, at least.
All right.
But yeah, I
Most of them agree.
kind of like look at...
There are a few that kind of are unhappy that you
Yeah.
called their fighting silly.
It is very stupid.
But
You better put a fucking smile on your face.
You're gonna get blocked by a prisoner, bro.
Let him
Get
come.
shanked from behind.
I have a pocket bazooka. Like, just
It's a bazooka now.
do something.
Kalpan himself agrees that he can escort whatever prisoners want to go back there. He does say that it's going to be difficult to house them for any type of time due to the fact of food and
safety
resources
and-
being relatively scarce as it is.
It's better than being out here unprotected.
It is definitely better. But he says, it definitely won't be a long time that they can hold them. He does suggest possibly trying to recruit the aid of Bell and the roaming greed.
On that note, I mentioned if Belle does visit, can it be requested that she takes any who are from the coastal towns to, say, Grenford or wherever it's safe for her to leave people? Because I know she's not welcome in other places.
Is there tents and bedrolls in this area,
No.
or was this like just a checkpoint to get water? And
Yeah,
shit
it was
out?
just a resource gathering.
No, okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
I think because Calpan has accepted to do this, I say we'll wait here for you to return, because
Yeah.
whether we like it or not,
need a fucking
we
snooze.
need rest.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I think because this party's not coming back, they're going to send a search party to go, where the fuck are they?
And we'll jump 'em.
That is a much better opportunity for us, and I mean myself specifically, not to ruin the potential disguise gear that we'll get.
With that, Kalpan says along the lines of, depending on how the fight fares with my clan and the clan they were going to meet, will depend on if I can return or not.
Okay.
If it is going well, then I shall return. If not, I will have to stay and fight.
Yeah. We can give you to like tomorrow this time.
How long did it take us to get here?
It took you about 4 or 5 hours.
And then we're traveling in an opposite direction. Yeah, we'll give you a day.
Okay.
This time
Tomorrow
tomorrow.
afternoon we leave.
Because it'll be too hot, and we can at least stay in the shelter of the cove or the rock wall until it's like afternoon, and then not as hot when we roll out. Yeah.
Cool. And with that, Athena sort of pulls you back in, and will
Completely forgot we were in that conversation.
she'll ask you. Oh, sorry. You guys can ask her any information. Otherwise, I'll give you sort of like the bare minimum of what you don't ask.
Is Sophia there?
Yes.
Is Isra there?
In this group.
No, not
Oh, I was like, brother, how did we miss them?
Is
in terms of people from the Traders Cove. She sort of says some have died.
Oh shit!
Has Sophia?
A lot have been imprisoned. Sophia, as far as I know, is okay.
Is my mum okay? Have you seen my mum?
Yes, she's fine.
Yes, that was it's very ominous.
Are they the same eyes as what my mum used to give me to hide the truth from me?
No.
The same eyes.
No, your mum is fine. She, like most of us mothers, tried to do our best to protect the young, and a lot of us were punished for it. She is alive.
Okay, so what's my name? Matthias's arc is not next.
Isra, I'm not 100% sure on what's happened to her. She successfully freed some prisoners about 10 days ago, and she has been in a lot of trouble since.
that sounds like her?
Ah,
I know what you
I have
you-
sending.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I was gonna mention it, but I'm like, surely he's going to not do anything until later.
Do you get a message back?
Yes.
yeah, but see, the thing is, I was waiting for a certain queen in the Great Forest to
DM me
message
back.
first, so that
Call
way
me
I
back.
Could, so that way I could like narratively utilize the spell because it's magic and I'm learning.
Well,
But
you gave her the wrong set of rules.
yeah.
Parameters.
Get
So
fucked.
Oscar's just gonna think out loud. Man, if only there was some way I could talk to people from long distance. I'm just gonna stew on that for a bit.
Skype.
Yeah. Man, if only Twitter was a thing.
Twitter.
Just a blue bird appears.
Where do these soldiers come and go? Like, what direction do they head?
From here,
Yeah, from there to
West.
wherever they're going.
it's about a 2-hour walk.
Head west.
Damn. Okay, so we're gonna have
We
motherfuckers.
flow.
2
You are
hours.
very close.
What's there? Is it like a camp? Is it a
She
fortress?
tries to draw it on the ground. Basically, how you see it is there are 3 obelisks, the ones that you were tasked to
Touch.
touch.
And say the name.
So there's 3 obelisks all around. In the center of the triangle is what looks to be a massive podium with a she explains it as an archway big enough to have 100 people abreast.
Shit.
She explains that the obelisks in recent days have been humming, and the archway itself has been flickering this sort of black energy. She explains that on the northern side, and sort of almost completely surrounding the area, is tents, prisoners, guard huts, all that sort of stuff. Most of the prisoners are kept within the boundary of the triangle, and they are tasked to excavating a lot of the stuff
Within the boundary of the time.
within the boundary of the triangle.
So it's like a really well-established outpost.
Yes, yeah. There are no walls, but there are a lot of guards. She says possibly anywhere between 1,000
Shit.
to 1,500 guards.
And she count well. Does she have like numerical skills?
I mean, she's Traders Cove educated. So
Okay. So,
take that however you want.
okay, so there could be a couple hundred to 1,500.
But
There
it
could
is
be
a-
more. There could be more.
But it is also a very large area.
So it's obviously their base of operations. That's their main goal.
The
That's 2 hours away.
yes,
Fuck me. We're too close. We're not level enough.
the obelisks themselves are about
I'd say 20 feet.
1,000 feet
What the fuck?
So we can see them?
apart.
Oh, apart.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I was, bro.
I was like, damn, we didn't know
Yeah, I
this
was
thing
just
before.
like, yo, shit, 2 hours?
They're about 1,000 feet apart, so it's about 300-ish meters.
330-ish.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
between each obelisk, and
It's like 3 football fields.
yeah.
That's insane.
So it's a very large area. So 1,000 troops
Makes sense. yeah.
isn't a whole lot to cover the area. Like it's still pretty sporadic, but it is obviously a danger. And she says that there could be anywhere between 3,000 to 4,000 prisoners.
Damn. Ooh.
That
we could
is-
create a revolution and outnumber them. I'll work on that.
So this is a 2-parter. One. Nah, I fucking lost the first part, so don't worry. It's a 1-parter. Do you have any information on who these people are? What's their motive, their name, background, anything?
Okay.
Oh, yes.
Oh.
Yes.
We're getting Lord.
Wait, that's not the bare minimum information? We had to ask that?
Yeah. Why would she just give you names?
What was the bare minimum going to be?
I can't tell you that.
Oh, that's kind
Bro,
of.
Ah.
I'll make this up on the fly, bro.
Fair enough.
Have you seen his notes? It says goblin named Bing Bong.
Okay, so you can tell that they seem to worship a deity called Twilight.
Yeah, we knew that.
From the small amount of information she knows and the from what she's overheard from a lot of the guards, it seems to be some type of old god, but you're not 100% sure when. You're not too sure if... Oh, actually, sorry. You don't know if it's an old god. You know that this god has been around for a while, but you're not too sure if it's new on the scene, old on the scene, or what's going on.
Yeah, we should have paid more attention in school.
I definitely couldn't tell you.
She knows that the commander of the forces in this area is Vuvali,
I haven't heard that before.
Oh.
who seems to be some type of lieutenant of the
Damn.
forces, and is
Moving
also
up a little bit.
appropriately named Master of the Vanguard.
Oh, dude, my motherfucker is moving up in the world.
She does say that a lot of prisoners have been changed, and the ones that have been changed come back hairless and pale and with pointed ears, almost like an elf.
Really weird.
So, and these are almost very similar to the ones that you saw at Trader's Cove. She tells you that the technique, it has been described by some of the guards as imperfect, and that they need to finish construction in order to perfect the technique.
Quick question: when she mentions that, when she says construction, I go, did they mention a time frame when it will be complete?
All she knows is that the time is coming soon, and that the truth seeker will arrive.
Truth.
That's a big...
I start thinking real hard. Boy, it sure would be good if I could communicate to the monster.
It's like, man, I wish I really could ask someone what a truth seeker is and what an arrival of him would really mean right now.
If only there was some way I could contact.
A prisoner on the inside.
Not a prisoner on the inside. This is a different notebook. Fuck.
She does explain to you as well, though, that not all of the Twilight soldiers are bad.
Explain further. What do you mean they're not bad? As in,
Well, she explains that although there are some that do torture and beat and, kill and whatnot, a lot of them are what you'd consider regular soldiers. However, they are all devout in their worship of Twilight. But there are some that will sneak, the prisoners' food, or, they explain that they are all needed. Like, the prisoners are all needed. And some of them go out of their way to make their time a little bit more comfortable.
Question for the DM.
Yes.
Because I've got a new notebook.
Yes.
Because my old one fell apart.
Yes.
The name of the lunar elf matriarch,
Yes.
was that Siadarin?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to think real fucking hard. Damn, if only there was a way I could speak to Siadarin real quick.
So, sending spell, you can spend, 25 words?
Yeah, it's...
And they can send 25 words back?
I send a short message of 25 words or less to a creature with which I am familiar. The creature hears the message in its mind, recognizes you as the sender if it knows you, and can answer in a like manner immediately. Okay. The spell enables creatures with intelligence scores of at least 1 to understand the meaning of my message. So as long as she is functioning, she understands.
Damn, if only she had intelligence of 1.
Too bad she's high as fuck.
Yeah, I was going to say, aren't they on drugs right now?
Negative 20 to intelligence.
I can send the message across any distance and even to the other planes of existence, but if the target is on a different plane than you, there is a 5% chance that the message does not arrive. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm just going to think real fucking hard, and I go, boy, I sure wish I could speak to Saitaria and tell her that the Truth Seeker, one word or two words?
One word.
One word. Truth Seeker is going to arrive to the Shadow of Elves dig site.
Wow, well done.
That is actually gold. You forgot the full stop, so she'll probably be like, what else? What else is there to be mentioned?
And I cast sending.
Send.
Send. Leaves you on scene.
Red.
That's my last third level spell, boys.
So she will reply back to you saying,
New phone, who dis?
"Oh, hello, Oscar.
Hello
How are you? I am fine.
Yes, babe, I am real man.
I assume you have found your friends and family. Do you know more about the Truth Seeker or accurate whereabouts of said forces?"
Whoa.
You know the sad part? That was my last third level spell.
That's why we need the longer
Sitting
rest.
there by the phone, like, oh, he's not responding.
What did I do wrong?
I mean,
The catch and release.
there's nothing I can do.
Yeah. I also look at the other, what was it, the other three that have collars, and I go, like, as soon as I cast sending, as soon as I cast spending, my head, like, my vision fuzzies a little, my head is a little like, whoa, because I've just used up the most powerful reserves of magic I have, which I've never done before, so it's like, damn, this is exhausting. And I look over at those prisoners, because I'm still holding the collar, and I go, yeah, they'll have to wait.
Roll a perception check.
I think that's a total of 8. Let me double check. Nope, that's a total of 10.
Nice.
With a 10, you can tell that one of the people with a collar on is staring very intently at you all. Mainly you.
What the fuck?
With a 10, I won't give you any more information.
Where's
But
it from?
can he see that person wearing?
Can I roll an insight check?
Wait, hang on.
Like-
So, like, at all of us. So technically, we see it, or do we like go, or do we feel like we're being watched?
Well, you're not looking over there, but Oscar, who is looking in that direction, notices.
I go, all right, firstly, what kind of stare is it? Can I,
it's
like,
Roll an insight check.
thank you.
it's sexual.
I get +7 on insight.
Ooh, you're good. You're good.
Oh, 19.
Nice.
You can tell that it's a mix between shock and bewilderment with a slight hint of anger.
Yeah, it's the M word. He's mad about the M word.
Okay,
Yeah.
He's mad.
and they're wearing a collar.
Yes.
Okay.
Skill issue.
Interpreting the body language in a way that only a servant of hospitality can understand, being a waiter and a bartender, you learn to read people. Oscar looks directly at this. What are they?
It is a human,
A human? Male? Female?
male.
Oh, thank God.
Neat beard?
Scraggly
Disheveled,
beard,
yeah.
disheveled.
I don't know why I said neat. He's been a prisoner for how long?
Yeah. Yeah, shoulder length hair, very dirty.
I'm going to glance at them. I'm going to look directly at them. I'm not going to glance. I'm going to direct eye contact. And I'm going to say, look, if you give me some time to rest and recover the magic, I can take that off.
No response.
Unless you don't want to take it off. Like, do you want to keep it? I assume you've got magic if you're wearing... When I say magic, what does he do?
When you say magic, there is no response on the facial features.
Was this one of the people who raised their hand about being a fighter?
No, this is not a plains person.
Okay.
Who you talking to? What, is there someone in the crowd you're looking at?
Yeah. The ones who are still wearing collars, I can't take theirs off at the moment. I don't have enough energy to.
Oh, you don't got much.
Does it
juice
have
in
to
your-
be removed
Yeah,
with
yeah,
magic? It's iron.
I mean, there's
Sure, if we
two
heat it up.
spells on the collars. There's a Dispel Magic, which is disrupting their ability to use magic. And there's also... it's
Arcane
like
lock.
this... Yeah, it's like this magical lock that you can't just take off through mundane means. It's actually got to be broken apart through channeling the weave and disrupting the essence of its existence.
Okay. Well,
It's crafted through the use of the arcane arts, and it's actually pretty impressive when you think about it. And I've already taken one out, but that took a lot out of me to break.
Me trying to get 2,000 words on my essay.
Yeah.
So you're saying like the whole thing's a lock, or the lock's at the front?
No, the
'Cause if
whole...
we break it from the back, does it still work, or is it just like a lock?
Well,
around
if
in
you
the ring?
try to break it, it's probably not going to break. Or if you do break it forcefully, there could be... I don't think there's any other side effect to it because I only picked up the two spells, which was Dispel Magic and the other one. But I don't know what would happen to the Dispel Magic part if you were to just physically break the collars. I don't know if that would suck all the magic out of them because it's keeping their magic diluted.
You can't break arcane lock with physical, can you?
no,
Yeah.
it has to be through magical
has to be
ways.
through-
Like knock is one, I guess. Like
Could we maybe
open?
melt it
No,
off?
knock doesn't unlock arcane locks.
Oh, okay.
The only thing that can undo an arcane lock is, I think, Dispel Magic,
It should say on the spell.
or the person who does arcane lock chooses.
Turn-
Yeah.
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 What am I looking for?
Okay.
Because knock just unlocks any non-magical door.
Is like the place we're in right now, like how everything is, it's settled. Does it feel a little bit too quiet? I'm just kind of curious because
Okay.
like Oscar's seeing something that is annoying him or he's just confused about, and I'm just thinking like, well, this is kind of weird now because everyone's gone their separate ways, but like I feel like there's more to it.
I have some details on this lock,
Mm-hmm.
if you would like.
Hit me with the details, 'cause I'm curious. Go ahead.
So you and the creatures you designate when you cast this spell can open the object normally.
Yep.
We're obviously not the creatures.
You can also set a password that, when spoken within 5 feet of the object, suppresses the spell for 1 minute. Otherwise, it's impassable until broken or the spell is dispelled or suppressed. Casting knock on the object suppresses the lock for 10
knock does
minutes.
work.
So yeah, I was thinking like, yeah,
Do you have knock?
I do not have knock, unfortunately. I was asking.
Do not.
I feel like I should pick that up the next time I get magic.
The object-
No, that's a waste. I need.
I'll
combat spells.
I'll do knock. I'll do knock next time. So then we're good.
Well,
In terms of it being too quiet, I mean, other than the fact that there's literally zero wind and it is naturally very quiet at the moment, other than the sort of gurgling of water, there's nothing out of the ordinary.
Because like when Oscar sees something, it either means two things: he's sexually aroused by the person he's looking at, or there's something seriously like weird right now happening.
fuck you, guys. You have such a high opinion of me.
Before we continue on, we will just do a quick break because I need to go to the restroom.
I thought you were going to say that in a much more vulgar fashion.
I'm going to expel.
So professional of you.
I'm going to expel bodily waste.
So let's quickly group huddle to get these people fucking out of here so we can long rest.
Yep. meditated. It was the weirdest thing. I was just like, man, I want to sit here, and I literally
Did you
sat
feel
on
your
your
spiritual?
on your mailbox, eyes closed, and just
Yeah.
oh man,
You're still drunk, aren't you?
dude, I am fucking
Not
obliterated.
sober.
It is not funny.
Kind of fun.
Okay, so we've come up with an idea
Okay.
It's a good idea.
and we're fucking ready.
We are.
Go on, tell them.
So, before you guys tell me what your idea is there any final questions you want to ask Athena? Is there anything you want to do around the camp before everyone chuffs off?
Did
I-
they say a password or anything when putting your collars on?
That's actually a good question.
Just any words, even if they're not in common tongue.
By default, if they heard it when they put them on, they could just say the word and it'd be off.
I don't think you can say it as the wearer. Maybe.
Is that true?
I'm just
that
gonna.
doesn't make sense.
I'm gonna walk up.
sure.
At the mention of words, I'm just gonna say, unlock.
There's no
And they want no.
1, 2, 3,
huzzah!
1, 2, 3, 4. ABC
No,
1, 2, 3.
Release.
69, 69. No, fair enough.
XS Tentacion.
Freedom. Damn.
Twilight.
Oh, I was going to say Twilight. Yeah, that's a good one. We start sitting random
Eagle
words.
Screech.
What's another word for release?
Ejaculate.
Release brake lever.
XABBXXR1.
Password 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Glory
admin,
to
admin.
Twilight.
I'm gonna try and think if there was a way to say open in the old tongue that we
Enop.
learned.
Enop.
Enop. I say that. Enop.
No.
Yeah, but like, wouldn't the people wearing that try that? You know what I mean?
Oh,
And nope.
Well, you know, it was.
Oh, no, fair enough. I mean, you know,
next
we'll never
question,
know if we don't
just
try.
quickly. Besides the obvious 1,500 people you've mentioned, has there been anything like strange, like flying ships, magical things that you've seen while in the encampment?
It's a good question.
Yes.
Wait, they've got flying
Which
ships?
one? You just said yes, so it's like the magical ships?
Yes.
How many?
There seems to be one frigate and possibly 2 or 3 schooners.
Oh man, I'd love 2 or 3 schooners.
Quick question. Any specific logo you saw on those ones?
There is a symbol,
Yeah, Sim. I'm just kind of curious.
but it's the same symbol that you guys saw
Okay, cool.
on the soldiers.
Because I'm just thinking like 3 ships. 3 ships were taken from Traders Cove. I'm like, there's no way that they just like manufactured it into a flying one. Or
These
something.
ones, she describes them as ships, but they don't look like they could land in water.
Okay, cool. Damn, so 3
Do-
flying ships.
Is there anyone who seems like they would be from this world that pilots those ships? Are they all like the shadow of elves that you've described, or are they more like us?
Some of the prisoners helped to build them.
So all the ships were built there?
Yes.
Okay.
The schooners were built some time ago as they perfected their technique, and the latest ship is probably only about 4 or 5 months that it's been built. They haven't used it yet. But
Commandeer a ship.
none of them have been.
We try.
None of the prisoners are allowed on board or have been taken on board.
Okay.
And there's no, like, say, soldiers of the Empire that have been sighted in amongst these people
There are some
Oh.
soldiers in the Empire.
That's not good.
that are acting as guards or
No,
prisoners?
no prisoners.
Oh,
okay.
dude.
Okay, that's the important distinction.
Yeah, because otherwise, yeah, that's why.
But anyone with any type of military capability, she remarks that they're usually some of the first to be transferred. Yeah, converted. Good word.
This is Oscar yawning because he's exhausted.
Send
gonna-
them to the plains, people.
Yeah, so here's what we were plotting and scheming. So firstly, the one guard that transfigured themselves into some sort of devilish entity, do they remain devilish in appearance? Or have they reverted?
I'm going to say that it still retains the core of it, but it almost appears that it's slowly disintegrating into like a shadowy puddle.
Fuck. there goes that idea.
Oh.
All right, so improvise, plan B. Yeah, just a relay to all the other groups. Hey, look, if you're not from the Plains people, could you please step over to this side? We're trying to figure out what to do with you. If you don't want to travel with the Plains people, we recommend that you do, because it'll be safer for you, because we're not in a position to escort you to anywhere safe. You're in unfamiliar territory, and you need to be comfortable with that fact that you are not in familiar territory right now. Highly recommend you travel with Kalpan, because...
Snakes and scorpions.
And cassowaries.
Oh my.
I wasn't even thinking of that. I was
You're not
more
gonna,
along the... Oh, and the worms.
And the worms.
you're not going to question that.
And the
fucking guy.
wyverns.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, there's a
Look,
lot
you'll
of
be
shit.
safe with Kalpan. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, are you not going to question that one guy staring at you intently, or?
Fuck him.
Yeah, I'm going to revert my eyes back to them. What would you like to do? Because you seem pretty interested in
The
us.
role reversal.
Can I roll inside?
Yeah. So, yeah.
Roll a... I feel like I probably should have said this earlier, but you haven't asked the question, so I haven't said anything. So I'm just going to
Who are
roll
you?
a perception check.
Who the fuck is this man?
That's cock. It's in between 12
Roll
and
it
2.
again. Roll it.
Okay, so 12.
Bro, if anything, I'll roll to see who the fuck this guy is looking at.
Oh, help. You can notice they are wearing robes that are very similar to robes you've seen before.
Nah,
Oh, shit.
get fucked.
Instantly, Matthias is drawing his fucking hand cannon, facing him at that dude.
When you say
Okay.
robes that we've seen before, could you please be a little more elaborate? Because I've seen Bilal in robes. I've seen...
I'm gonna be so mad if I who I think it is.
So, I think I've got this written down.
Just wait.
Who are
there
you?
are priestly robes, there are dressing robes.
Who
there
are you? Where are you
bedroom
from?
Robes. There are...
Were you at Trader's Cove?
No, because only
No.
Athena
those?
knows Trader's Code.
Oh.
No.
Oh, man, I'm so lost.
Dude, I wore cloaks with Mason, Grayson, and Jason when we robbed places.
Rest in peace.
You did what?
This
You know
is me
what?
talking to the DM, not...
Okay.
this is Mitchum speaking, not Oscar.
Fuck was in Rome?
Who would give a
Man.
very pissy?
Was it one of
very
these books? The black book?
Look,
It looks similar.
Is it a man that sells skulls?
Alex, is that your book?
where?
Underneath all your papers? Or is that Cam's book?
No, it's not.
I'll quickly look.
Mine had a yellow front.
Whoever's. Oh, it's Ziles. Never mind.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I'll be right back. I'll just double check if I can find it.
During the
If
intermission.
not, I'll just make
Okay. I'm just thinking he's wearing robes. He's in a pissy mood that we're doing magic. I got 3 people in mind.
Oh, okay.
Brother,
Oscar is doing magic.
brother, this man has to be an Imperial Scout. You know, when the taxmen come in and
Yeah,
do
I
the
know.
magic testing?
No, it's Imperial Scout. I'm
Ooh,
thinking of the guy that was at the mill.
No, he's not. We don't know him.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because the
We
only
don't
person
know.
that we recognized was Athena.
Okay, yeah, no, that makes sense when you think about it. Otherwise, it would be someone that just despises magic. That was like my third option.
Now, this guy is definitely a tester.
A Tessa?
Yeah, he's a recruitment tester for a recruitment.
A human who was.
No,
Done.
but we haven't met him.
Yeah, well, we were young. Like, we're going to
what if
remember
he's the
that
one
shit.
that let Matthias pass?
That's what I mean.
Then you would have recognized him.
No, probably not. I don't even recognize my own mother.
I'm just trying to think. Who the fuck?
Looking back at my notes, Oscar spilled the beans about magic. Elves wanted us, quote, tested, unquote.
Tested.
Did you find it, Cam?
Brother, what fucking rose, man?
Is it, like, under-
I'm so daft.
Is it under the table? No, there's nothing under.
There's someone on the table.
Oh,
It's usually sitting here with this.
Oh, there it isn't.
Did you say there it isn't?
Yep.
You're a fucking asshole.
I'm not too sure where it would have gone.
Bro, can no one tell me about these?
Just wake up Rusty. Rusty!
brother, you're
Nah,
telling
he
me you had these tokens? Plus ones?
Well, that's kind of annoying because there is a lot of information in there. Oh,
It's not behind the fucking.
Weirdly right with you.
I'll have to try to find that then. Okay, so he's wearing clothes that are, a robe that's very similar in cut to
The testers.
the testers.
I called it.
Yeah, good call.
However, it's the majority of the cloak is a mix between red and white, with the symbol of a fireball, I guess, on.
I love that
on the
drink.
front. So yeah, it's a similar cut. You can definitely tell that it's an Imperial mage, but definitely not of the same core as the testers.
So he could be from the West Coast, or he could be from. You know, I'm gonna ask. I am up and down, and I go, wait a minute. You're dressed similarly to the people who do the testing.
Fuck.
No, like
You test children?
just check your room. Literally lift your room. Fucking go 5 minutes all out.
wrote down like all of the cores and what they wear and their fucking ranks.
Yeah, just go find the book. We'll wait. We're just gonna be talking.
I genuinely have no idea where it is.
Is it under your computer?
That would be the most unfortunate spot to put it.
I'll just make sure I haven't written it down in here as well.
Oh my god.
Is there? Alright, I'm gonna stand up real quick. Because it's better if the DM doesn't disappear. So, oh look, describe the book to me.
No, my room's a mess. Don't
No,
go.
describe the book to me.
It's literally a book. It's got no back.
Whoa, book?
It's got a
I got
yellow
one of
front.
them.
Yellow front.
But don't look in my rooms because they're.
Nah, I don't want to find a collection of naughties. I'm going behind the DM screen, I promise.
There's nothing to use.
I do constantly. There's no secrets behind there.
Oh no! Sorry, it's all here. It's all here.
Still here? Alright, I'll sit back down.
So
The fitness grand piece.
I'd say guns out, but they're concealed.
Relax there,
So
buddy.
what was your question? Sorry, okay, so I need to change that because I was lying. So,
Yeah, cut that out.
there is a flame tattoo, not a flame symbol, on the forehead. Not the same as his.
Okay.
This one's a bright red flame. And they're wearing a blue cloak. Yeah, a blue cloak.
Okay.
Not red.
Was there a hierarchy between them or something like that?
I don't know.
Is he mad because we have power and he didn't discover it? And we're also not locked up?
Man's got power and he's being suppressed. What do you think? He's like,
I look at him and I go, wait a minute. You're an arcane. You're one of those arcane testers, magic testers, to see who has magic or not when you like visit villages and stuff. I've never met you, but you dress like one.
Well, well, well.
I don't go from village to village testing people. That would be an insult to my powers.
Also, you're like strong. Wait, hold on, guys. How do you feel about teaching us how to use our power?
Yeah, do you want to teach us?
I'd be more than happy to teach you after we get back to Grenford.
We?
insight check this motherfucker. He just sounds too obedient. There's no way he's lying. I have to.
I'll be
If
honest.
that's okay with you.
I'll be honest, I don't feel like going to Grenford. We kind of got a mission to do, find some prisoners.
We also can't fight 1,500 people on our own.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck we're gonna get around.
No, don't worry about that.
We could also try and make our travels to Forge Home, and from there ferry a charter to what's it called?
Brentford? Dunavin?
Dunedin.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Dunedin. Yeah.
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
We,
Nah.
What was your insight check?
15.
15.
I just.
What are you trying to check?
I'm trying to check like if he's not trying to trick us, like like he's thinking on the spot, like like how to get back to where he needs to go and just tell the Empire.
I mean, he seems relatively truthful that he would teach you if you did go to these places.
Okay. My I have two queries. One's more of a concern, but the other is a genuine query. Firstly, I'll start with the concern. Let's get the bad out of the way. Would you teaching us involve us having to enlist?
Yo.
Yeah, I can't do that.
All citizens of Siadarin with arcane abilities should be enlisted within the Imperial Mages.
But you
We
don't know.
delay that because we have other priorities right now.
I genuinely do not know how you haven't been picked up so far.
Well,
I actually don't
I
use
don't have
magic.
magic.
I don't know what magic
Yeah,
is
well,
at this
I
point.
don't-
He's the only one with
I
magic.
He's
don't
the only
have
one that
magic.
says that word. I don't know.
My results were always not quite clear.
Yeah, did you see
It
the
was never
fireball?
black or white. It was kind of like a result that they didn't know what to do with. So they were just like, fuck it. It's too much effort.
Yeah, I just got nothing the whole time. I don't.
I don't even know what magic is.
Like, I think my grandparents were speaking about it in the past. It's just stories.
Honestly, you saw me. I was just like flinging the sword away. I didn't even do anything.
Yeah, this
like,
is just a gun I made.
Glory to the Empire.
Okay, cool. The query side of things is, if we do go with you to Forge Home and then Dunavin or Grenfell or wherever it is we need to go to spread the word, we have friends and family who are in this camp, and I'm sure there are people you know there too, because I imagine you didn't just get picked up on your own. What kind of reaction do you expect we'll get? I don't know what your influence is. Is it likely that the Empire is going to go, all right, cool, we need to stamp this out, let's, or everyone, all hands on deck sort of thing? Or is it a case of, it's beneath us? Like, I don't know what to expect. I'm from a small coastal town. We don't have a lot of interaction with people of influence.
I will be able to make a report on the things that I've seen over the past 8 months of captivity.
Jesus, 8 months?
Whether or not the Empire will bother themselves with lowly rebels on the southern of the continent is
This is not lowly rebel stuff, though.
They are chasing a dream of a long dead deity. They have no hopes to succeed.
Well, can I ask, how big is this war or conscription? The thing with, we got to join the mages if we have power. I don't have power, but if we had power to join the mages, how big is that for you to go, nah, this is nothing like what the fuck is going on here?
The mages are the single strongest organization within Siadarin.
Yeah, so you guys could like stamp out this tyranny.
Yeah, what is the priority for the mages at the moment, if not something that's involving enslaving thousands of people to open up an archway for whatever the fuck black magic? What did your mum say? Something like that. All I know is that these are the Shadow of Elves, and Siadarin, who is the matriarch of the Lunar Elves over in Restov-Ino, said that there's been something like this before hundreds of years ago, and it involved someone who did something very naughty to try and bring it was like something to bring a realm in, or they were trying to bring some sort of...
Truth seeker.
No, Truth Seeker was how long ago was Truth Seeker? Just...
Malrus.
Yeah. What was that in time frame? I think it was only like...
That was...
It was like
was that
900
Was that
was the
900?
year.
It was almost 1,000.
Was
It was pretty close.
Now he is old, but I'm pretty sure Malrus and like the thing that you guys did was
what was
like
the
150.
Oh, no.
150 cycles.
It was about 150 cycles ago, and then they disappeared. And then about 50 cycles ago is when the event happened with the elves when they went up to Dragon Tooth.
Oh, so it was only 50 cycles ago. I thought it was way longer.
Yeah, I thought it was way
Okay,
longer,
yeah,
dude.
so-
I was thinking like...
The thing with Malrus was about 150 cycles.
Well,
Okay, cool. I'm going to quote that, and I'm going to quote what Siadarin said to us way back when about when the elves ventured out to deal with it over at Dragon Tooth Ridge. So what would take priority over that? Again, I'm from
You
a
got
small
me.
coastal town.
There you go.
It's classified.
What do you mean it's classified? You're literally a prisoner. You've got nothing else to do but tell us.
The Imperial mages would buckle very quickly if we told every...
Just tell us. We're probably going to die eventually and not fucking know anything. We're just 4 coastal kids.
Okay, I feel like we're getting a bit off topic.
All
feel
I
like
know is
this-
that many of the crafters and scholars have been moved to Forge Home. A lot of the healers and the arcane knights, such as myself, have been moved north to the Bloodied Fields. And
What's happening in the bloodied fields?
Well, I assumed it's not raining.
the newly formed Aeronaut Guild has been also assembled.
They do have flying boats in it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Belle stole it from the Empire. Did she not? Was that not her boat? Thing?
Yes.
The flying boat? Yes. Yeah, just to confirm. Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Yeah. Is this like how much? I assume someone of your standing would know the name Truth Seeker.
Truth Seeker rings a bell.
Malrus.
Truth Seeker is going to arrive according to eyewitness statements here. That's what the guards are trying to bring about.
Eyewitness
Um,
60 minutes.
we've
The
heard
only
of-
Truth Seeker we've heard of is, or that I've heard of, was an old elvish captain within Dunovan.
Yeah, who just so happens to have also been quoted to us by Saitaria, the matriarch of the Lunar Elves in Restoffer Inner, and she seemed to admonish what they did.
Well, if the elves behind this, the great forests will burn.
No,
They are
look,
not
they are
behind
not.
behind it.
No,
They
no,
are
no, no,
not
no.
behind this.
They're
Admonish means speak poorly of, to discipline. You know that, right?
oh yeah, I knew that. Silly.
But you've been held prisoner for 8 months, so I assume you've seen the things that have been happening inside that camp.
I've seen bandits and scum.
Wait, hold on. I look back at Athena, Auntie Athena, Auntie Ethel, Auntie Athena, and I go, didn't you say that those who were like soldiers were converted?
There we go. That's where I was kind of. That's where I was kind of going
How have
towards.
you been unnoticed?
Can I roll a perception check on his eyes, please? Because they had weird, different eyes, right? That was a
They
thing.
turned pale.
They turned
and
pale.
pointy ears.
Their eyes go like a greyish.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I
Is this
want to look at their
man's eyes
face.
coloured?
They are,
Milky.
almost kind of like they've been covered in cataracts.
Okay.
Even.
All right, look. Do we start blasting on this guy? I think
No,
he's
no,
got
no,
a
no.
real deal.
we,
No,
need,
no.
we need to send him to.
My bird starts chirping.
But-
That would be a bad idea. That would be a very bad idea because we need allies.
Look,
yeah,
all I'm saying is you've been a prisoner for 8 months. What's a few days more? I stare him dead in the eyes.
We're not keeping a prisoner.
No, we're not going to Grenford without this dude telling us why, and it's just going to take us off track from saving our family.
Well, we can't fight
No,
approximately.
we're not
1,500
fighting.
soldiers.
We're resting, waiting for the next group of people to come along and fuck them up.
Yeah, but we might not get anyone, as Kalpan said.
He's got pointy ears, right?
No, this is a human,
This is a human. Okay.
as far as you can tell.
So he hasn't been converted, as far as we know.
So I'm just going to ask him a question because he must be quite good in the magic. I'm going to ask him, what is actually converting the people into these beings? Is there some sort of ritual that they're doing that you're aware of when you were there, or is it a magical person that's transforming them?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, see, he's just a prisoner. He doesn't know anything. I'm not trusting him to go to Grenford.
Yeah, no, it's shady. It's something.
Like, yeah, maybe, sure, he can teach Oscar some magic because he's the only one with magic. But I'm not trusting this dude to tell no fucking military superpower about bandits. They're not going to have time for bandits.
Yeah, man, that shit
What
stinks to high hell.
I do forget, what is actually your name? We never asked you your name.
Taj Mahal.
Is it Tav?
Tav.
John.
John.
Bert.
Steven. Steven.
Johnny.
I got money on Steven.
James.
Wait,
Dane.
you said human.
Because I'm going to actually
But
get
it's like
Bell quickly.
Tim.
And then
Robert.
hopefully
Or
maybe...
like a Sean.
Demas.
No, he's not
Demas.
human.
Demas.
Yeah, no, that guy's demon. You know, there's no Demas.
I'm going to see if I can request Bell, because you want to take the 10 folk that are from the coastal towns.
You want to do that?
I want to do that, but I'm asking you personally from a group perspective.
Well, I don't want to keep him here.
Yeah, look,
Yeah, but what are we going to do? We can't feed them. We can't look
let's
after
take
them.
a
I
vote.
don't want to keep them here.
Oh, you don't want to
Guys,
keep... Okay, yeah, cool.
group huddle. Let's take a vote and make a stance now. What we're doing.
I wish to take the 10 people that are from coastal areas
Yes,
to get Bell to deliver him as close as we can to Denford.
Grenford.
Grenford. Denford.
Yeah.
So, yeah, close to Grenford.
The people
and
that can't fight and that aren't Plains people?
Yeah.
Yeah. Grenford?
No, Plains people, they go their own separate way because we don't want to introduce Plains people into it, like coastal
we
people.
do.
We need.
do.
No, they'll disperse to go to their clan.
They're
Yeah,
Plains
yeah.
people because they've just lived out.
That's what I mean. But like, obviously, the ones that could fight, they'll stay. But I'm just saying, we get rid of the civilians that can't, which are from the coastal towns, to go to Grenford.
I don't think get rid of is the right word choice. Now look at all the prisoners.
Well, the other prisoners
relocate.
can go their own way.
we need
Gentrify.
we need to send them to safety,
Yes.
which
And
is not here.
The
We need to
one
get
that's
them on.
keen to fight.
The two.
The two still keen to fight. Okay. The two that's still keen to fight, they can go here. The 10 that are from the coastal towns that aren't fighting, that aren't from the plains, can go to Grenford, however the fuck they want to get there. And the plains people are going to spread the word of the 4 fucking amigos doing shit crazy. Cool.
Doesn't have to just say.
Go back to their clans. At least say that we're releasing prisoners and the fucking plains people need to stop fighting. Do that. I don't care. If they
Do you
get
want to give
executed
a
for
time frame? Like
It's more-
2 days'
it's
time.
more- It's not that they need to stop fighting. It's that we can't do it on our own.
Yeah.
We can't do more on our own.
Send some people. Send their prisoners. Fuck it. Take prisoners from other clans and send them to us.
That's stupid.
I don't give a fuck how we get people, but we send dudes. Okay, send dudes.
Send dudes.
Send dudes.
You mean
No, send
nudes?
dudes.
Nah, I'm in a fight.
No, but
Is that what? Can we at least agree on that part with the prisoners?
oh, yeah,
There
that's,
is another way.
Who's piping up?
DM. I can offer another suggestion. Just it's not the way that I want you to go. It's just another suggestion of to put into your conversation.
I smell rail lines.
No, it's just not,
No, it's all right. It's all right.
it's just something that you guys haven't thought of yet, which I have thought of. The ability to hide your magical abilities and possibly go into the camp as
Prisoners.
No, I've considered it.
I definitely
that
have.
was an option several times.
Right.
The fuck thing I think is about that is like regardless how we get in or out, yada yada, undetected, we are 4 against 2,000 or
I have
up
to
to.
fight every single one of them.
No, I know, but like
I'll fucking do it.
we have to act, we have to roll really good all the time. It is such a risky play.
+9 of persuasion.
Dude, you
And
can
I
just
can't
act like
roll
a
lower
prisoner.
than a 10.
Yeah,
I'm just throwing it out.
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
It is a possible.
Hear me out.
you can act like a prisoner.
Hear me
but
out.
What do you do after that?
hear me out. The fact that they said there's no walls, so most of their forces are going to be on the outside, so the exterior.
Of what? There's no wall.
Of this huge encampment. The fact that the obelisk are like 3 football fields apart,
Yeah.
that is quite huge. And the fact they have to cover a lot of ground with 1,500 people, that's a lot. Plus, if we were to get the plains people and other people involved to make a commotion on one side, it gives us the opportunity to clear the inside, go from one side, get rid of everyone, maybe sabotage a few of their ships in the meantime as well.
Just need Ender to touch the obelisk.
And the obelisk, which will stop whatever they were
Yeah, but the
plotting.
moment we become prisoners, they're going to take all of our shit.
We've already
Yeah,
lost all
yeah,
of our shit
yeah,
at fucking Black Sand.
I'd say just we actually can't do anything. Fuck. So that's fucked for us too.
There are pros and cons.
to doing that, yeah.
Anything
Yeah.
you want to
Yeah,
do. Right?
absolutely.
And I feel like if we take him by, like, that's the only way we can truly take him by surprise. Like, the fact that we're inside.
That might be, honestly, that probably might be the best way to go.
Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind doing it. It's not a bad idea.
Can you talk to Belle about, like, maybe getting that rune or necklace or whatever inscribed onto your body so they can't take it away?
Eh,
So she
Actually, I'm going to ask that question to the prisoners. When they captured you, what did they take off you? What were you allowed to keep?
Anything of use, such as armor, weapons, tools,
fuck, they're
What
going to
about
take me
jewelry?
away.
jewelry, depending on if it's got anything precious inside. Anything with gemstones are usually taken.
I'll get
Gemstones out.
I'll get Maggie to deliver it to me.
Well, yes, have
Oh,
Maggie
yeah.
flying around.
I'll give it to Maggie. She can fly around a bit,
Yeah.
and then when I need it back, I can quickly she'll just drop it into my hand.
It would-
Dude, that's
yeah.
cool. Yeah, that's an idea. Just get it to fly around
And-
with this fucking blinged out bird.
Shelf the wombat.
No, I'm actually gonna get Maggie to see if she can like get the mini
Go on.
wombat drop in. It's a tactical
Airdrop
paratrooper.
The wombat just
Pulls out a knife.
But no. So I think that's probably the best thing.
so become prisoners.
Yeah, I'd say let's do that. Obviously,
You don't have to.
No, I think it's the best way to go to at least get intel, create an uprising because the prisoners outnumber the guards 4-1. So
Yeah, but the prisoners are not equipped.
Not a yeah.
no, you just got to explain to them it's either you
This-
get punished
You're gonna-
consistently or just that little bit of hurt for a little bit of time to get free.
You mean a whole lot of death because not only are the prisoners unarmed, they also can't use magic. And what we've seen so far, and I'm going to point to the one that's now a puddle, if there are more soldiers like that, they're going to be slaughtered. It is going to be heavily one-sided.
Yes.
While, yes, we can use the chaos to try and get out whoever we want to get out, being your mum, Sophia, Isra, and whoever else we can, there's no guarantee we make that out alive.
But it's going to be the neutral ending to this. They're not going to have prisoners if they're all slaughtered. They can't kill us all. Well, they can.
Yes, they
but
can.
if they do, they're not going to have their people that they can turn.
Okay.
Right?
My concern is...
We'll take out a fuck ton of them.
My-
We're going to stop their fucking
My
shit.
concern is, and I'm going to indicate to the mage, Demas, or whatever his name was,
Dumbass.
they managed to capture an Imperial mage.
Yeah, well, he's not the strongest motherfucker out there. What, he's going to take out 1,000 people? I reckon, size him up. 10 blokes.
How did they
10
capture
blokes
you?
took him out. Guarantee it.
yeah. Actually, how did they capture you? You're an Imperial Mage. You should have the ability to do quite advanced.
Well, he had to
types
sleep
of-
at some point. I'm sure they put a collar on him.
He's a spy. He is in there. I'm telling you.
A force of Imperial mages and soldiers were moved down to the Plains region to keep an eye on some of the activities of the Plains people. It was during this time that we were attacked and captured. Most of us were killed. Some of us are still enslaved.
Yeah, see, they're not as powerful as you think. They're just fucking people that can do
What
magic.
did you battle against?
Dudes.
Plains people, much of the soldiers that
Plains people.
you
Seriously?
saw as well.
You guys have full-on magic and you got taken over by plains people.
We weren't very numerous.
Man,
You call yourself fucking mages, soldiers, and fucking all-powerful. I'm not learning shit from
I'm
this dude.
gonna push Matthias head to the side real quick and go. What kind of odds were you up against? And be truthful.
There were 3 of us mages and about 10 soldiers. We were up against about looked like one captain who was more advanced in their training of the arcane arts, as well as about 4 or 5 others.
Okay.
The fuck?
Look at me. Look me in my eyes, right? Do you fucking see us? We walked up to plains people. We've been on ships and taken those ships hostage. We fucking swam into the ocean onto a ship, outnumbered, and fucked everything up. You are so powerful. You want to teach me stuff? It's not happening.
I thought you didn't do magic.
Whatever you say, whatever you are telling me right now is BS. Okay? I believe fucking Zyor, you're an insider. I do not trust you. Now, look, you guys are going to have to stop me right now because I am going to kill this.
Okay. running back to it. Thank you, Matthias. You said Plains people captured you.
Plains people didn't capture us. We were fighting amongst Plains people, and
And then you got third party.
we got third party.
That's
sick.
That's mad.
by 6 magic wielders.
It appeared to be one magic wielder.
And
Yeah.
three,
Oh,
three,
okay.
Would you? So you claim to be at a level where you can. I'm sure you saw the ball of fire that erupted. You claim to be capable enough to teach me how to use powers like this. What was this captain's level at? Would you say you're on equal
Can I-
footing, or they surpass you?
Can I ask, did that captain have any kind of weird looking horns or like kind of spiked?
How much hair did
Because
that?
I'm thinking
What's
of
wrong with horns?
No. I'm remembering when our Trader's Cove got raided, that one guy that was wearing that weird horn helmet thing.
It wasn't wearing horn helmet. It was wearing spiked armor. The
Oh,
shoulder pads
okay.
were-
So it's the same as like what the Vanguard chick was wearing, similar? Or?
Similar, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so my question, his level, he claims he can teach me stuff and how to use my power, which is fine. But this captain who was a bit more advanced,
Yes.
were they at your level? Were they surpassed you? How would you...
I would say at equal, if not slightly more, but their soldiers were a lot more well equipped and well trained than ours. We couldn't fight off both the magic caster as well as sword wielders.
Did they do that thing? And I point at the puddle.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, see, we fought that off.
Okay.
Okay, look, I'm not
Beat it
believing
off. You definitely.
Yeah, I beat off that thing.
Beat off.
So, how do I not make Matthias a fucking blood-hungry motherfucker? I'm obviously going to focus on the fact that this guy, I believe he's a liar. Like, you probably can't convince me otherwise. I'm going to start...
Are the prisoners just going to witness a fucking murder?
I'm going to start fiddling with my fucking cannon bird and just altering that.
Fucking teach you.
And I'm just going to charge it up. I'm gonna, again, point it back at this guy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Like this is it. Like you're a spy. You're not in any way going to help us. You're going to be a hindrance. You're either going to tell the fucking soldiers to come take us and ruin everything else about our plans. This is it. You're done, guys. Look, I'm sorry. This is happening.
Okay.
The good ending.
I'm
It's definitely an ending.
I'm gonna walk up to Matthias, showing the facade of, he'll do it, he'll fucking do it, But I am ready to grab the cannon and lift it if I have to. I don't want this guy to die.
Okay.
I feel like he's too valuable.
100% ready to use this?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
What's your passive
Oh shit.
wisdom?
Actually,
Actually, what's your passive?
Can you do intelligence?
Yeah, what is your passive intelligence?
Oh, you don't want to know.
It's fucking 22.
It's got to be
My 20. I got 20 intelligence.
Whoa.
Jesus Christ.
Passive.
Passive. Scroll down.
Oh, I was like, fuck
like,
me,
damn,
dude.
Passive what?
Investigation.
23 investigation. That's
Yo.
I got a passive 17 insight.
Shit.
How the fuck is that 23?
Yeah, what is your passive insight?
6.
10.
Oh.
17.
because it's wisdom.
17. Da-da-da-da-da. I see all.
The
I know all. I'll read his body language.
Bro, you're this close to fucking him, I swear to God.
So have you folded your bird out into the
To the
cannon?
fucking Eldridge cannon it
Right,
is.
okay.
To the head.
I've
Please
moved
to the
it
head.
from a bipedal thing to a hand
It's a
cannon.
fucking
Doesn't do
shot.
Optimum as he's staring down the barrel of this cannon, he smirks and sort of does like a half laugh.
So that doesn't affect Matthias. Like, it doesn't enrage him or anything. He's just like, okay.
I've been more than forthcoming than I should have been.
Don't do it, Matthias.
Don't do it.
Give me another reason why I shouldn't.
Because regardless of what word he spreads, it means if they want to recruit us, they'll have to come pick us up because we're not going with them.
The logic, yes.
Fair enough.
So, how do I actually get Belle to get here?
Okay.
Do that later.
yeah.
Wing, wing, hello.
Ring me.
Fine.
Oh, what's your emergency?
Fine. Look, I won't kill you. All right? But I don't trust you. Because we work together. He's shown me another way. Give me a fucking reason, and I will. And I discharge. Not
Oh,
discharge.
God.
Disassemble.
De-energize, I guess, my blaster, and it's just a little chicken bird at the moment.
I can guarantee you that if you let me go and you do not come with, I will see you again.
The fuck?
Yeah,
I hope you bring reinforcements to help us with this fight against these
I expect to see you again.
Shadow of Elves.
I don't.
as Siadarin labeled them.
All I ask is that you remove this collar before I leave.
Oh,
You'll have to
yeah.
give me at least 6 hours.
You can stay, rest for a little bit, then we can give it a go. Like, I can't promise I can do it now.
Yeah, give me 6 hours, and hope that no one from the base 2 hours to the west rocks up because I need to rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I would love a rest.
So let's I guess fast track that. Prisoners go. The plains people that go to the plains people do plains people things.
Oh.
The two that want to fight stay, and the ones that go to Brentford we can figure out later.
Yeah, that's sorry. That's something I was wanted to say. Why can't Bell just pick them up instead of them just walking through the desert?
that's what I just.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I
yeah,
played.
yeah. Sorry, yeah.
They'll pick them all up again. Drop you to the plains people. Drop you.
Well,
to,
yeah, it'll be immensely faster. And
It is still only about a day's travel.
yeah, but they're like battered and weary. Like you saw my mom, dog. She's
And
like,
and that's kind of what
fucked
Ender
up.
would do. Like as soon as like he found something and he's like, if I can get help, I'll do it.
And
Then there it is. And
they
Bell-
can carry them all instead of like having the X amount of people having to walk. There will be people who die, and there'll be actual food, places to sleep, do this. Yeah, even though it's a day, obviously, they'll hopefully have medics on there. But if they just walk themselves, man, I don't think many would
And
survive.
the real thing is because if this guy's an Imperial Mage, he must be someone of importance. I wish to ask Bell if this guy is
Okay,
legit or not.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down for all that.
Now, how do we contact? Bell?
God, I
We
wish
give that
there was
to Ender.
somewhere. I guess like you said if I just say her name, she'd
Yeah,
respond.
if you basically focus your arcane energy into the talisman.
Okay, so I literally just go Bell of the Roaming Grid.
Oh.
Just simple as that. Yeah, because
She-
that's how I have to do it with.
She's
the
your
obelisk.
patron, eh? Oh, yeah, right.
Yeah, she spends like $5 or some shit like that.
Can I keep my powers?
I'm
Only patrons.
five gold marbles or some shit like that.
Yep, you can hear. You can feel an acknowledgement. You don't actually hear anything, but you
me
can
that.
feel an acknowledgement as if a connection has been made.
Okay.
Give me that.
Well,
patron water.
I suppose Belle will be a little bit before she arrives. Did we all just want to kind of settle in and then help the prisoners that are pretty much starving? Maybe give a few of our rations to them.
Yeah.
Bell will not land the roaming greed so close to.
Okay.
I say I don't think we should camp out here if we're only 2 hours away. 'Cause
Yeah.
if they do send a search party in a short period of time, we are fucked. So I think we backtrack.
We had
Like 4 hours or
south.
something.
We
Where
go
we were.
back to where the tribe was. It's 4 hours. We'll get there before sunset.
Okay. Let's do
No,
that.
Belle
Fast
picks
track
us
now. Get that shit over and done with, and then we can get some long rest. Help this fucking wizard out.
Yes.
I'm also going to take the clothing garb that was on the soldiers that you said is a bit bloodied but usable. I'm going to prestidigitation the blood out. And I'm going to fold up as many usable items of that as possible.
Is there... Because the fucking area is quite a... Is there like a lot of blood everywhere? I'm just kind of curious.
Yeah.
Fuck. Because we don't want to make a clear indication there was a struggle if
Oh,
we try to go.
If anyone has a way to like clean up the ground, go for it.
Can I, like-
It's going to take a bit of manual labor.
Yeah, my fucking a
Do you think my
broomstick.
wombat could just like start digging and just like start covering it with sand and stuff?
You could definitely start covering it up.
Yeah, well, I'll probably start...
mounds of red
There's still going to be
sand.
obvious tracks there.
Fuck me, I don't know what you want me to do.
I,
We're just gonna have to leave it
well, why can't we dump the bodies into the thing?
because it's a plains people area. We can
And
just
this
blame
is
the plains-
drinking water.
That is true.
We can just blame the plains people.
Yeah, drinking water for the fucking outpost. They come here every day.
Well, it's also plains people and wildlife. Do you really want to taint it with dead bodies? Nah, we're moving those bodies
When
up.
did you become such a hippie?
Yeah, we
Fucking
just
hell.
have to hide the bodies. We can leave the black
we-
clump of shit that
Animals
just
and
turned
wildlife.
into from a body to that.
No,
We
that
just
that
take
is
the
fair.
rest.
That
Look,
is
guys, we can just blame the plains people. They got attacked by plains people. There's only like 5 of them.
Yeah,
Five
but
of the plains people can take them out.
They were dead ass.
Except,
They would
and
do.
I point to my scorch marks from the fireball.
Yeah.
That's going to be a little.
that shit's gonna
Okay,
be
I
hard.
As
got
you
an
point over like a tree that has been like slowly on fire, just
Okay,
We
that's,
just-
that's easy. Just
No.
move the guy that transformed to the other side and made it look like he shot.
You know what?
back.
Is it a way for me to roll to make it look like that no magic was used in this fight that happened with the people? Because I just wanted to make it look like as if it was just plains people fighting sword to sword. Fuck me.
There-
They're gonna know. They're gonna be like,
There is no situation where we will be asked civilly, hey, who did this? And we can say plains people.
Yeah, there's no.
That doesn't happen.
yeah,
If they're gonna rock up and see dead, it's just on site, bro.
No, I guarantee you they're going to think plains people. They're not
Yeah,
going to think four countries
Yeah, they can.
Traders Cove.
They can think all they want, but there's no like you were saying. We'll just let them know it's plains people.
you know what?
We literally can't do that.
Let's walk and talk.
Yeah, walk and talk. But can you get your homologulus out? Because I want to make fake tracks.
I feel like you're coming on to me.
Can you make?
Get your homunculus.
We can cover our tracks where we're heading.
My boy.
Easy. Last person just sweeps the back where all the obviously feet are. But we get the homologulus going the opposite direction. So if they send a search party,
I think there's a 100-foot limit or something.
Actually, yes, I do have my Homo young.
You can make a homunculus with 100 feet.
Oh, no, he's dead. Jesus
Oh.
Christ.
No,
He's dead.
it's
As
Yes, I can. I can make it whatever the fuck I want to look
As you
like.
say that, homologulus is like dropping from the sky because it was like.
Nah, he's dead. I
Okay.
can't.
ODST drop.
No, that's all good. We're just gonna have to just cover our tracks and just.
What
live
do you
with
mean
that.
he's dead? I thought you could.
He died in that fight.
Yeah.
I can. I have his little spiral stone that I use for
Is it a once per day thing?
3 infuse items.
But yeah.
Oh right.
What is a role to try to like hide the tracks as we continue on?
Survival.
Survival, yeah.
Okay, so I'll try to do that as we talk and get back to at least in a good spot. That is so 14 plus.
0.
Don't say that. Ooh, 18. Got a plus 4 for survival.
Oh, you're a cook. Yeah, makes sense.
I'm a cook.
Yeah.
It will slow you down, but you can
Yeah.
successfully sort of cover as much tracks as you can from the
Nice catch.
30-something people that are now traveling in this.
I assume that hopefully they're
this
going
one.
in a straight fucking line, not going like
This
wiggly
one.
shit.
You need to tighten that one. Oh, why did it fall then?
Fuck you, man.
Okay, cool. No, that's all good. So fast travel now, at least back to where we started.
Well, as you start to walk off to the east, we will end today's session.
No,
Can we at least long rest? So we can start fresh fucking next session.
because I was thinking to get like the thing with
No.
Bell over and done with, and then we long rest. But like,
We spent 2 hours talking shit in that fucking ravine.
surely you can accept 15 minutes to deal with Bell and the prisoners, and then we can start beautifully next sesh with a long rest.
Can do is level up.
Yes!
So that when you next long rest, you will be at level 7.
Oh, that's okay. You know what? I take that back. I'll accept that.
This is
No,